So, this past Sunday, July 19th, I watched something I will probably never forget. Argentina played Spain in the World Cup final. And I'm currently living in Argentina, so obviously I wasn't just watching this game, I was living it. And what I saw in that crowd taught me something about this country that I don't think I could ever learn any other way. Let's get into this. Okay, so a bit of a context. This match was massive. Argentina versus Spain in a World Cup final. Everyone had a prediction, everyone had a bet on the table, and the tension had been building for days. My friend and I decided we weren't going to watch this one from someone's living room. We went to the fun zone. It is in Palermo, one of the biggest neighborhoods here in Buэнos-Ayrese. So today is the final, Argentina versus Spain, and I'm about to head to the park where the fun zone is set up. And honestly, I'm feeling a bit nervous. You know, that feeling like before an exam, before something really important, you feel this anxiety, this nervousness, and you can't eat, you can't think about anything else. So, this whole morning, I've been trying to distract myself with other things like work and housekeeping, but it's still there, sitting at the back of my mind, like this distracts me a lot. Anyway, I'll show you a bit of what's going on at the festival itself. And when I say it was packed, I mean packed. Thousands of people. 2 massive screens that set up in the middle of this huge outdoor space, and the entire crowd was shoulder to shoulder. Flags everywhere, face paint, jerseys, scarves. Every single person had something on them showing who they were there for. And obviously we joined in. We were all in, cheering for Argentina with everything we had. Now here is the part that really surprised me. The match went the full 120 minutes, both regular halves plus extra time. And for almost the entire time, this massive crowd of thousands of people was silent. And not silent like bored, silent like holding their breath. Every once in a while someone would start a small chant, but mostly dead quiet. Eyes locked on the screen, people praying, crying. Nobody could look away for even a second. And I'll be honest with you, I'm someone who picks up on other people's emotions really easily. I'm an empath, basically a sponge for whatever energy is around me. So, standing in the middle of that much collective tension, that much collective hope, it was intense. Genuinely hard to sit with, even as an outside observer just soaking it in. And then Argentina lost. Spain became world champions. And that silence I mentioned, it didn't erupt into anger. It just kind of settled into heartbreak. People started walking home, disappointed, obviously deeply disappointed. They had come so close, and especially for Messi's fans, because from what I understand, this World Cup was his last one. There was this extra layer of sadness to it. And it really did feel like the end of an era. Messi, Ronaldo, and I believe Neymar too, they are all stepping away from the stage. A whole generation of legendary players closing this chapter at the same time. So yeah, symbolically this final meant a lot, and losing it stung. And here's what I want you to pay attention to, because this is the whole reason I'm making this video. I genuinely expected some chaos afterwards. I thought maybe there'd be shouting, insults directed to Spain maybe. I don't know, something getting set on fire, some kind of unrest. And that's honestly what I braced myself for. But None of that happened. People just went home. And later that night, some of them regrouped at Obelisco, and instead of anger, there was this big, warm, supportive gathering. People coming together to back their team, win or lose. And honestly, that's when I really understood what for better or for worse it means to Argentine people. Because that phrase, it's not just something people say here about football, it is real. Nobody blamed the players, nobody insulted the coach, nobody was shouting at the opposite team. What I actually heard over and over was just gracias. Thank you. Thank you to Messi. Thank you for the game. Thank you for the effort. Thank you for making it to the final at all. And that's the part that really stuck with me. This ability Argentines have to fully throw themselves into something, heart wide open, completely emotionally invested. And then, even in the most painful moment, respond with gratitude instead of blame. And that's not a small thing, at least for me. That's a whole way of showing up for something you love. I think a lot of us could learn from that. Not just about football, but about how we handle disappointment in general, in anything we care about. So, that's my World Cup final story. From inside a fan zone in Buenos-Ayres, surrounded by thousands of people who taught me more about heart and resilience than I expected to learn from a football match. And if you've ever experienced something like this, that kind of collective emotion, win or lose, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And if you want more real stories from my life here in Argentina, make sure you are subscribed, because there's a lot more where this came from. And see you in the next one.
Vamos, selección, vamos. Vamos, vamos, país. Llave de auto, billetera, celular, por favor, también llevamos allí. Está servido algo. Muchas gracias.